Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you like my channel, and particularly if you like this little live stream I'm doing at the moment, please subscribe and ring the bell in the top right hand corner for notifications when I'm going live or posted a video. So every month I'll be doing these live stream horoscopes for the next month. And today we're doing Aries. And Aries, you're the birthday person. Okay, so you've got a very fortunate and lucky month ahead. So that's fantastic. Now, the first thing, the 5th of the month brings a new moon, and that's going to be super exciting for you. So it could relate to your identity and your appearance. So you might be thinking about buying new clothes, cleaning out your wardrobe, putting on another face to the world out there, so something different. New shoes is always a good idea, I find myself. So now you'll also have Mercury in your 12th house up until about the 18th of the month. Now, you might find that you're getting little snippets from your subconscious. So it could be things like little psychic flashes or dreams, or you're kind of getting this kind of feeling that something's coming up, something unusual, something's changing for you. And then if you actually go into meditation, you're more likely to pick up exactly what's going on. But after the 18th, then Mercury goes into your first house. So all about yourself and your identity. And that's when you're going to become more aware in your mind and your current awareness, what's happening, okay? All about communications from your subconscious coming up, and then after the 18th, you actually become aware of that. Now, another great thing you've got going is on the 19th, you've got a full moon in your 7th house. So that will also bring up things from deep down within. So that's, going to relate to your relationships. So there'll be changes there. When these things come up from your subconscious, they may have been there for a long, long time. They could have been sort of pushed down because you were distracted with everyday life, or it was just hard to deal with them at the time, but they're going to come up now. And on the 21st, something else exciting is happening in your first house, and that is Venus is entering your first house. So again, could affect your relationships. So, and Venus is a lovely energy. So, there's likely to be happiness, appreciation of beauty, love, that sort of thing. So you could really be having a wonderful time after the 21st. The sun will also go into your second house on the 21st. So again, that's the focus on relationships, partnerships, other people, and awareness around that. Okay, Mars goes into your third house of communications all month. And so you'll find that you're feeling really motivated and you want to achieve, and you'll be setting goals and planning around communications. So, it's a great time on social media, communicating with people, blogging, putting out what you really, whatever your message is to the world. It's a wonderful time for that in April. Jupiter in your travel zone, okay, will go retrograde up until the 11th of August. So things might slow down. You might have been thinking about taking some sort of trip, and then there's sort of delays, or it just doesn't sort of work out how you were thinking. So it's not that you won't go, it's just that there's delays around it. So do be careful about that, because things will definitely slow down. Now, that's the astrological side of your horoscope, but I'm also going to do some, a psychic reading, if you like, for you, dear Aries, in your birthday month. So let's just have a look for Aries in April. Now, I should say, psychically, time is difficult to judge, because in spirit there's no such thing as time. So I'm just kind of tuning into Aries now, and it's funny, I can see it's like looking at a heart monitor or something, or a graph, and there's all these little lines going bzzz, like that as I'm tuning in. Okay, so the first thing I see for you, dear Aries, is this full pulling the energy out of your subconscious, so that's going to be of big benefit for you because stuff that's been down is going to be released. I can see there's a lot of emotion because I can see all this water flowing with it. So there's it can be for some people a lot of emotion with it. But it's a very nurturing kind of thing. And the other thing you'll find, Aries, is people will be willing to help you. There are some kind people in the world, and other people will be willing to help you. They're showing me, Spirit is showing me a gift. It's green, which means growth, and it's wrapped up in gold ribbon, and you're going to be unwrapping this gift. And yes, there could be tears because I can see a box of tissues, and that often means tears. But this is a fantastic month for you. So please don't be worried by a few tears, because that's just like a river flowing, a river of energy enlivening your physical body. And, that's one of the reasons that people get sick, is because they push stuff down and they don't allow those feelings to come out. So this will enliven your physical body. And I can see, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, in the States, for example, the frozen rivers. So allowing this is going to allow the current in the river to move again. So the river of life will be flowing through your physical body. So you'll be much healthier after the month of April. Okay, so somebody's banging on a drum here in front of me, and it's a bit like marching, like march into it. Actually, if you're not walking every day, that's a really great thing to do to get the blood pumping, okay? That will really help you. Also be cautious that you're not led by the nose by other people, always, even me. It's really important to go within and find out what resonates for you, okay? Don't put your trust 110% in another person because that's actually your job to run your life. But people that are psychics, that are good psychics and genuine psychics, they can certainly guide you along the path. Sometimes we have multiple paths to take and we can't decide which way to go. So there will be people guiding you. Okay, wonderful. You're going to have a fantastic month. Let me just pick some cards for you. And I don't do tarot cards, but occasionally I'll do these psychological cards. Now this one, it says rot, okay, rot. And that's the background card. And now we're going to use another card that sits in that for Aries. Okay, so you'll see the secondary card. It's a bird flying high, and it sits on top. And that's what you're going to do, dear Aries, in April. You're going to fly away from all the rot. You might have another interpretation, but that is the first thing that comes into my mind. And I think that's fantastic. Don't get involved with anybody who kind of drags you down into, negativity. So fantastic time for you. And I just want to wish you all the very best for your birthday. And please like and subscribe. If you after a psychic reading, please check out my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com. Okay, and we do readings by phone all over the world. So until next month, I'll see you again then, Aries. Thank you so much for listening, and bye for now.